All right, today in our lesson we're going to be talking about sequencing in our story. But before we start, can anybody remember from yesterday what our essential question is for this week? Carly?
How do we get our food?
How do we get our food? Think about it. Yesterday we talked about different ways that we get our food. Does our food come from all the same place? No, it can come from many different places, right? Can somebody share with us something from yesterday that we talked about where our food came from? TJ?
First, because it comes from cows.
Comes from cows? What comes from cows?
Cheese, milk, meat.
Okay. Well, we get milk from cows, which cheese is made from milk, so that's good. And he said meat. What kind of meat comes from a cow?
Beef.
Beef, okay. Diamond, what's another example?
You can get
Bacon from a pig. Is anybody else? Jamie?
You can also get pork from a pig.
Okay. But pork from a pig, which is bacon.
Chicken wings from a chicken.
Chicken wings from a chicken.
Chicken legs.
Chicken legs. What else do we get from chickens?
Chicken.
Eggs. Don't y'all like eggs?
Yes, no.
Because you use eggs not just by themselves, but you can bake with eggs and cook with eggs. So bake cakes with eggs. So all these things y'all named animals. Is there any other way we can get food? Does it have to come from an animal?
No.
Sean?
Carrots.
Carrots. And where will we find carrots at?
You can grow them.
You can grow them in the garden. All right, Carly?
A store.
Okay, but before the store, where do they come from? Go ahead.
The garden.
A garden.
You have to change everything. Bugs in it and then
Hold on. Okay, Diamond.
you could get some seeds, some plants, some apples and stuff.
Okay, she said first you needed to plant the seed to have the apple, which that goes along with what we're going to be talking about today in sequencing. Does anybody remember about sequencing? What is sequencing? Robert?
The story of was next and finally.
Okay, you're close. Can somebody help him out?
Last.
Okay, good. So those four things. Sequencing is important to understand when you're reading about a process of how something is made. So what are we talking about being made? Our food. So, and what Robert was trying to share with us is first, next, then, and last are the words that you choose to use in sequencing, okay? So today that's what we're going to be talking about. Because it's like the order that you put your stuff in for the story, okay? Alright, so in this picture, what do you see? Look at the picture. What do you see? There's a lot going on in here. Jorge? You're okay.
A man cutting tomatoes.
A man cutting tomatoes. Okay, Carly, what do you see?
A crate.
A crate. What is in that crate, you think?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Why do you think he's pulling those tomatoes and putting them in those crates? Caden? Okay, Caden says to deliver them with the market. Y'all think thumbs up, thumbs down? Yeah, that's a good idea. What I want you to do with your partner for peanut butter and jelly time is I want you to talk about that. Just like in that picture, that man picking the tomatoes, putting them in the crates. I want you to think about other ways that we have to deal with our food before we get it, okay? So our question to talk about with your partner is, what happens to farm goods before you eat them? And what is a farm good?
Food.
Our food. It could be anything from meat to eggs to fruits or vegetables, okay? So I want you to think, before they come to the store, what has to happen to them? Okay? That's what put your hand down. That's what you're going to partner talk. Today I want peanut butter partner to go first. Okay? Make sure you're talking, having that good conversation about our question. Peanut butter and jelly time, go. Oh, good job, Jamani. I like how you're using the sequencing words. First
you plant and next you pick it and then you wash it and last you take it to the supermarket. Then last how do you
Good job. I heard some good conversations, some using our sequencing words. Samuel, can you share with us what you and your partners talked about? What did y'all come up with?
Kaden comes up with some apples.
Apples, okay. And I heard y'all talking about first, next, then last. What were y'all saying about that?
I said first, when you plant them.
First, plant the seed. Good.
I said next, we wash them.
Okay, so after it grows, you wash them. Then what happens?
Then we put we give to a man that delivers to the store.
Okay, then it delivers them to the store. And then what happens when it's at the store?
We can pick them.
You can get it at the store. That's how it gets to the store for us to go grocery shopping. Can we only get our stuff from a grocery store? No.
You can pick them.
We could plant them ourselves, huh? So we could go through the same steps that Samuel said, but instead of take them to the store, we already have them at our house. But not everybody has a garden, right, or a farm. No. All right, Diamond, do you want to share? Okay.
First, we put the seeds in the garden, then put the water on, wait till we get sunny, then when they grow, you can bring it to the supermarket.
Good job. All right, kiss your brains. Good job. All right. So, our phonics skill are words with O-O-K, which says, anybody remember? Ook. And O-O-D, ood. Remember, it almost feels like you're going forward when you do it. Ook and ood, okay? Like as in ook. All right? So let's go over our spelling words. Remember, we're going to say them, spell them, chop them. All right. Book. B-O-O-K. Good. Look. L-O-O-K. Good. Cook. C-O-O-K. Took. T-O-O-K. Good. Hood. H-O-O-D. Wood. W-O-O-D. Good. We'll give with that before we go home, TJ. All right. For our high frequency words, we're going to go over them next. After. We can play after school. Jamie, give me another sentence using after.
After we come back, we can go over my grandma's house.
Oh, very nice. All right. Next word is buy. What did you buy? Carly, can you give me another sentence using buy?
Me and my mom go to buy groceries.
Good. Nice sentence. Our next word is done. When will the food be done? What kind of sentence is that? It's a question. Bentley, give me another sentence with done.
I am done with my homework.
Good. All right, next word. Every. Every kid got a book. Sean, give me another sentence with every.
This is everybody.
Okay, everybody's actually one word. Can you help him out, Dramani?
Every student is finished with their homework.
Oh, good sentence. All right. So it says, how do we get our food? Read about where breakfast food comes from. What do you see in the picture?
The boy putting jelly on his bread.
Okay, the boy's putting jelly on bread. What do you see, Dramani? Some cereal. Carly? Orange juice. Okay. So he's eating his breakfast. Good. All right. So we've got to think about where his cereal comes from, where his jelly comes from. Sit up, Johnny. Where his bread comes from, where the orange juice comes from. Where do you think orange juice comes from?
From an orange.
From an orange. And where do we get oranges from? Okay.
A seed.
Okay, it has seeds in it, but where does it grow? Where does the orange grow on? A
Tree.
A tree. Get your shirt out your mouth, baby. All right, let's turn the page. Okay, remember, listen while we're in the story to the sequence, okay? Because after we read the story, we're going to talk about first, what came first, next, then, and last, okay? All right. Carly, you want to start us off?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody's on page 96 with the tractor? Follow along. Go ahead. Bread.
Bread is good for breakfast, but this isn't bread yet. It is what?
Can anybody help her?
Flour.
No, we're right here, baby. It is,
Breakfast.
what does WH say?
What?
Eat. Flour.
Will be made from the
Wheat. Okay, so it said bread is good for breakfast. But this isn't bread yet. It's talking about the stuff that's growing. It says it is wheat. So the tractor is crushing the wheat. Okay? And it says flour will be made from this wheat. All right, Jorge, next page.
First,
Dough.
dough is made. Next, the dough is
Hold on just a minute. Robert, you need to pay attention. We're right here. Okay, go ahead. First, the dough is made. Next, the dough is...
Packed.
Help them out.
Shipped.
Not shipped.
Shaped.
Shaped.
Shaped. And... Shaped.
B.
B. A. K.
A.
Baked.
Baked.
Baked. Then it is done. It is bread.
Good.
Last, the bread is put in the bag.
Good. With the S. B. A. G.
Bag?
Bag. Good. All right. It is a grapevine full of grapes. You have a question? All right.
You get the grapes, then you go in the thing,
Uh-huh.
then you put them in the little thing, then the thing go put them straight down for mush them, then
Just
go
mush
be
them?
jelly.
Yes. Or it could be what? Grape
Grape jelly.
grape jam or jelly or grape juice. Could be several different ways.
Or it can be peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Follow along.
Take the wrappers,
Grapes.
grapes to the eggplant. Every grape is crushed, made
Crushed.
crushed, mush after that. The night it cooked it now.
Cooked.
It cooked. It is great. Yum.
Yum. I like how he saw that exclamation mark and said yum, because he's what? Excited. Yum.
So that's why they yum.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Samuel.
Lots and lots of sun makes oranges big to ripe. They will taste good soon. The big ripe oranges will get pulled down.
Good. All right, Germani had a question. What was your question?
Why come potatoes are green?
Before I answer it, does anybody know the answer? He said, why are some potatoes green? Does anybody know?
Because they need to grow. Because they need a
They have,
green.
it's like a cycle. They have some of them,
I like the life cycle. I know.
kind of like a cycle of them growing. Yeah, and it tells you the different colors of them. Hold on. The different colors of them tell you when they're ripe, and that means when they're ready. Trucks take piles and piles of oranges to the plant. Then they get washed. Next, they get crushed. Big sacks get filled with juice. That's just like we said, you get the orange juice. We had skipped a page. That's right. And then he read the next page. The food is shipped in trucks to shop. It is stacked up. Now it is for sale. People will buy it and bring it home. It will make a good breakfast. All right, now everybody's on page 103. 103 at the top, right here. It takes work to make food for breakfast. What do they mean it takes work? What do they mean? Remember we talked about, do we just go get it from the grocery store?
No.
And how does it get there? What does it mean it takes work to make breakfast?
Because somebody put seeds or the plants something.
Right.
Then you maybe go to a tree to get the dough.
Okay, good. So it's a process. And that's why we say, using a sequence chart, what happens first, next, then, and last. Okay? It's the order of when it's happening. Okay? So I want everybody to turn back to page 97. 9 and a 7, 97. 97. Is everybody there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to reread it, and I want you to listen carefully for the sequencing words, okay? First, dough is made. Good job. Why'd you put your thumb up? What'd you hear? First. Next, the dough is shaped and baked. Good. Then it is done. It is bread. Last, the bread is put in bags. All right. So we used first, next, then, and last. Right? Right. It's a process that it has to go through. So it's sequence. It's putting it in the order. So on your paper, we have a sequence chart. What's the first word? First. So what does it say on page 97? What happens first?
The dough is made.
The dough is made. So let's write. First, dough is made.
What is that?
Made. It's right here in your book. First, dough is made. Okay. Then the next box, what is in it? Next. What?
The dough is
Shaped.
and baked.
Good. So next is the dough is shaped and baked. Sit up straight so you can write neat. Okay. It's okay. Keep writing. Okay, it's okay. You worry about yours. All right. So while you're waiting, you can be watching, looking in your book for what's going to become in the next. Sit up, Jemima. All right. So the next box, what is the word? Then. What do we see? It is done. So since it's done, what does that mean it is? It's what?
It's already done.
What's done?
The bread.
The dough is done, so now it means it's bread. That's right. So first the dough is made. Next the dough is shaped and baked. Then it's done. And it's bread, right? So our box at the bottom, what does it say? What word? What's the word in the bottom box? Last. So what does it say happens last?
The bread is put
The bread is put
in bags.
in bags.
I thought you were about to say.
Very nice handwriting, Carly.
something I look here?
Mm-hmm.
All these are statements.
They are. Very nice, Samuel. That's right. Samuel said all of these are statements. He added on. Very nice, Samuel. When you're done, you can place your paper on top of your book.
I thought you were about to say, what is bad? The bread. But where are you going? To the supermarket.
Oh.
Who's your book for?
Jalen. Okay, and stick your pencil on top of your paper for me. Okay, so Jorge just added on to it, and he didn't even realize. In our sequence chart, we said first the dough is made, next the dough is shaped and baked, then it's done, and it's bread, and last it's put in bags. Well, Jorge added on to it, and he said next you could take it to the supermarket. What would happen after you took it to the supermarket?
Somebody could buy it.
Somebody could buy it. Very good. Yes, you did add on too.
Shaped and baked is rhyming words.
Awesome. Carly said shaped and baked are rhyming words.
I'll spell a word.
Good, you will do that now.
It's A-D.
Very good. All right. So tomorrow we're going to talk some more about other things in the story that we're sequencing. Okay? Carly, can you ring the bell for us? Make sure your paper's in touch. All right, quietly walk back. Y'all can leave your papers on the table. And quietly walk back. Quickly to the rug. Everybody's shining. Good job. All right. So, somebody tell me what they learned today in our lesson. Samuel?
We learned about how look at breakfast.
Okay, look at breakfast. Jamie?
How did our foods turn into different foods?
Okay, how our foods turn into, you mean how they become foods? Okay. Diamond?
How to make oranges and jelly bread.
Okay, where all those come from? Good. What is that word that we learned about in our story, that order of
Sequencing.
sequencing? Good. And what is sequencing? He said first, somebody help him out. Next, then, and last. Right. And in our story today, we talked about what? What was being made?
Jelly.
Bread. And it started out how? First, was it bread? No. What was it first?
It was wheat.
Wheat. Okay. And then they made it into dough, right? But to make bread, they said they had to... right.
And shape it.
Yeah. And
cook it.
then cook it. And then it became bread. Then what did they do with it after that?
They put it in bags.
They put it in bags.
Maybe they could put it in soup.
And Jorge added in our group that they probably took it to the supermarket after that. And then someone else added that they bought it from the supermarket when they went shopping, right? All right, so tomorrow we're going to talk about more about sequencing and other things in the story that we can use on our sequencing charts, okay? All right, very nice job today. Kiss your brain, and you may go back to your seats.